It's not on your side, it's my side. My OBS crashed, so I had to restart my stream. Definitely not you. Alright, so Crowley is restrictions flight level 260 and below 290. Yeah, it was weird. I didn't realize. I was just talking to myself, I guess, for a couple minutes. I'm not sure how long it was down for, but anyways. Currently at FMS, what I was saying is basically I try to do some flights, just not letting my FMS fly the routes. I like to do some navigation, raw data, and stuff like that to have some fun, make it a little more challenging. But all right, I'm just going to do a last time and fuel check. I was going to do it a little bit earlier, but I was dealing with the OBS. So if we look at Crowley, I should be there at 34-minute mark and 2.3. I'll probably have about 2.2 because I didn't taxi right away. So I'm coming up on Crowley now, 15 miles. So I'm looking at 32 minutes now and 2.3 now, so it's looking pretty good. That'll be my last fuel and time check. I currently FMS Crowley VS down 2,000 feet at got it bugged at 260. That's my lowest restriction. The FMS doesn't hold my restrictions. As far as the last time I checked, it didn't. It flew right through them. So I got to manipulate my own altitude restrictions for sure in here. All right, we'll go ahead and get everybody back in their seat. Okay, look like we're going to make the Crowley between 260 and 289. I'm going to go ahead and set 230 down on my altitude next. Go ahead and just set this to about 1,700 feet. Go ahead and push up the speed just a little bit. Let's go ahead and pull up our ATIS for LA.
Contact clearance delivery with your aircraft type, initial heading, and requested cruise altitude. Operate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact you have Quebec. Los Angeles International Airport information Quebec. 2153 Zulu. Wind, 250 at 14. Visibility 10. 1,100 scattered. 7,000 scattered. Ceiling 15,000 broken.
Sorry, I'm getting my ATIS here.
Temperature 25. 2.19er. Altimeter 299er5.
299er5.
Simultaneous instrument approaches are in progress to runway 2.
I like all planes, to be honest. There's a problem with the scenery. I have no idea what the problem would be. Global airports may not look correct. Okay, well, find that out. Yeah, no, I haven't never flown one, but you know, I kind of like to fly every plane, so it's just kind of my feelings on stuff. I just don't have one. I have the stock one in X-Plane, but I'm sure that's not really that great. So hey, coming up on Muppet, and I got to be at 280. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I thought I switched this over. All right, that was my bad. I thought I switched over my speed to... I was sitting there looking at it too in the mock mode, and not even realizing that that I didn't switch it over. Anyways, so I'm supposed to be at 280. I'm going to have to slow this thing down pretty quickly now. And then we're going to go down to 200. Alright, let's take it back down. Alright, flight level 200 to 240. Let's see if we can get back on the plan here. Oh man, it's stuttering out pretty good right now. Alright. Alright, just a little quick on the descent here. And we go ahead and bring the boards back in as well. Alright, so we're coming up on MDOTs. And so we're just going to maintain 280 for now.
Charlie, contact Charlie Tower 119.9.
Okay, next restriction, we're going to make this one no problem. Next restriction is 190.
39, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
25.5, Delta 2139.
35.5, I think she said, but I'm going to go ahead and put mine in because I'm right behind him. Maybe she said 25.5, I'm not sure. Sounds like it's 35.5 to me. Okay, we can go ahead and set our altimeter 295. She hasn't given me the close one here.
Sky 311 Alpha Charlie, John Wayne Tower, inner loop base, runway 20 left, clear to land, to have you in sight. And wind.
I'm going to set 2995.
180 at 11.
Okay, coming up on gripper 190, and looks like we're going to make that. So we're going to set this thing down to 16,000.
No, Alpha Charlie, affirmative, you are clear to land, runway 20 left. Delta 2139, Los Angeles Center, thank you, LE altimeter 2995.
Okay, direct to biking 16,000 to flight level 200. Okay, my next speed restriction, so this is what we're doing here. So we're going to biking, I said biker.
Flex Jet City 40, Los Angeles Center. Correction, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
35.5, flex jet 6040. Alright.
Number 800 Delta Foxtrot, Yumi Airport.
Alright, so 16,000, we're going to make that, so we're going to set this down to 14,000 now. Los Angeles Center, FlexJet 6040, 17,300, descending via the Ironman 2.
FlexJet 6040, Los Angeles Center, thank you, LA altimeter 2995.
995, FlexJet 6040. Alright, so we got our altimeter, I'm already set for that.
Foxtrot, thank you.
Let's go ahead and do our descent checklist here. Altimeter set, fuel balance checked, landing elevation has been confirmed. Actually, let's set this. Okay, it's at 0, looks good. Anti-ice is good. Exterior lights, we'll go ahead and flip those on now. That way I don't get caught and lazy later. Leading and brief has been completed. Let's just verify that we have our roughs are in there, checked, and good. Alright, so we're going up on run. And 140 or above, or sorry, 140 to 17,000. Looks like we're going to make that no problem. And then we're going to go ahead and flip that down to 12,000. And you can see here, Ironman 12,000. So our next Ironman, so our next speed is going to be the 250 at Simon. go ahead and turn that off. Didn't get that all the way down. Alright, 120, looks good. Speeds, I'm already slowing it down. I've kind of been slowing this down a little bit quicker than...
Or 75 lead, correction.
But I'm just trying to get a little bit better separation from the guy in front of me.
Make sure I didn't go by 17, report 3 mile final.
Okay, just passing running at 14,000 and good. We're good to go there. And then Simon at 12,000 and 250 knots. We'll go ahead and bug 250.
Continue at 751 uniform circle approach Ontario, altimeter 2990.
I currently FMS Ironman VS 1600. It's hard to see, or 1400. Bugged it at 12,000 and 299.5. We're going to request the ILS or visual 25 left. And just to go over that,
39 contact circle approach 128.5.
Our decision altitude is 304 feet. We can go set in our refs here. And let's take this. We're going to maintain at Simon at 12,250 knots as well. So I guess I could have slowed down my descent. Let's go refs. And I don't know how to change this other than to radio, so I'm just going to set it to 200. I don't know how to switch it to barometric pressure. Alright, Simon 250, 12,000. So let's kind of put our speeds up. Get our throttles going here. Currently FMS autopilot auto altitude 12,000 and direct to Simon 6 miles 250. 12,000 and 14,000. 13,000.
Object flippy gliding 070 to 17 5,000. Expect push approach runway 24.
Alright, 25 left. If we get the ILS, it's going to be it's climb to 2,000 on a heading 251 until crossing the SMO 160, then a left turn heading 236 on the SMO radial 295 to Cat
2139
intersection 15.7 DV and hold. It'll be a direct entry, right hand turns on the 195 at Cat Lee.
Visual approach runway 24
we got
right.
our already got 109.9 in nav 1, and we have SMO Santa Monica 110.8 in our VOR number 2. Okay, speed got a little bit fast as I was looking at that chart. Go ahead and pull that chart off the screen. Alright, so we're going to descend now to Bay Street at 9,000 or above. Alright, here we go, and 240 on the speed, so I'm going to pull back to idle for now.
Flexjet 6040. Contact circle approach 128.5.
25, Flexjet 6040.
TV1 Lima uniform, center maintain 6,000.
I think that says 28.5, yep, okay. Circle approach Flexjet 6040, 1,400 descending via the Ironman 2.
0 Delta Foxtrot runway 17 clear to land. Land 1708.
Again,
For Charlie, taxi to back of the
we land 25 left here. I don't think I can get off at Gulf. I just think that's too short. I'm going to plan for Alpha 7, Alpha 5 to the terminal there. To the FBO. That's our land or our taxi plan here. All right, 10,000 approach checklist. Put the APU on now. Okay, looking good on speed. Go ahead and bug this down to 240 just for my benefit. Okay, looking good on speed and coming down 9,000 or above for Bay Street. 1,000 to go. And then after Gatto, it's our last waypoint in the arrival. We're going to maintain 6,000 on heading 071 for vectors. Okay, juice. Take this down to 8,000.
So this 4139, the airport's after 3 o'clock, 4 miles, reporting site.
Delta 2139, A firm airfield is in sight.
Circle Bridge FlexJet 6040 is 8,600 sending Ironman 2 with Quebec. I don't remember if I checked in with her or not. I know I did, but I don't know if she responded.
6040, so Kyle, approach LA altimeter 29 out of 5. After Cliffy fighting 070, vector visual approach runway 24 right. It's going to maintain 5,000.
FlexJet 6040, if possible, can I get vectors for 25 left?
And Delta 2139 has 24 right in sight.
I don't want to be.
So this 139, clear visual approach runway 24 right. Establish final contact tower 133.9.
So Cliffy's down to 7,000.
Clear the visual 24 right on final 133.9er Delta 2139.
FlexJet 6040, expect visual approach runway 25 left.
We'll expect that, FlexJet 6040. Oh, my sim just like totally stuttered out there. Alright, so looking for between 7 and 8. I'm already there. 210 on the speed. Let's go ahead and get our speed down now. So FMS, let's go ahead and bug our speed to 210. Okay, so FMS, we're descending 700 feet per minute. We're getting down to 210 for the Cliffy restriction. Yeah, the reason why I didn't want 2 4s is because I'm parking right here. And you can see right here, if I land over here, this is a long taxi back there. If I land here, it's an easy taxi. So that was my plan. Alright, bleeds. Let's go put our APU in bleeds, turn off our engine bleeds. Cabin signs done. Hydraulic pumps going back to auto. And we can turn that off. That looks good. Approach checklist completed. Just a little bit late on that. Oops, got a little slow as well, looking at other things. So, looking for 6,000 now. And we want to be at 6,000 here. At 210 knots, so just a little bit slow on that. I was looking at other things, unfortunately. Talking as well.
6040 traffic off your 1 o'clock and 7.5 miles at Airbus 320, Delta Airbus 320, sitting at 3,200. He's inbound for runway 24 right, that reported traffic in sight.
We'll report that when we have him in sight. FlexJet 6040. Anyways, I don't have the traffic. Alright, anyways, okay, so getting back to what I was thinking here. So coming up on Gatto, I'm going to maintain heading mode now. I'm going to maintain 6,000. So I'm in heading mode. I'm just at 6,000. I should be at 210 knots. A little bit fast here.
In use. Report left midfield downwind.
I did check in, but I wanted to get another check-in because I never checked it. When I checked into the approach, I never gave her my ATIS report. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go direct crane because I know I'm not gonna. She's gonna give me vectors probably to Dymo or something like that. But at least I have it here. Probably get more or less to gate, I would say. But anyways, I have it here for backup purposes. Alright, getting a little slow here. Got to monitor my speeds a little better. I'm currently just on a heading of should be 071. Alright, 071 from Gatto and 6,000. We're holding that as well. Get my speed back up. Guess I could be looking for the traffic, but at this point, he's probably already on final. Yeah, he's way back there on final.
There were 8-0 Delta Foxtrot. Yes, I gave you the taxi. Are you looking for the north ramp?
Alright, trying to maintain 210 for right now.
There's 0 Delta Foxtrot. Roger, taxi back in Zulu, Alpha 2, cross runway 26 at Zulu, hold short runway 17 at Alpha 2.
So, okay, I can expect. Alright.
The 172 Sierra Papa, instruction was to enter a left downwind runway 29 and runway 11 is not in use for wind. Report midfield, right downwind, making right downwind runway 29.
My voice is really soft today for some reason.
Section 6040, turn right, heading 220.
Right, 220, flex at 6040. Ah, that's what I hate about the stupid scroll wheel. Gonna put in gate just for the heck of it. Let's cancel this. Hold on. Cancel that. We're gonna go direct to. This is just for my own reference. It doesn't want to put it in. Whatever. Doesn't matter. All right, heading 220 and autopilot alt is set for 6,000 currently. Speed's 210. Not sure why it won't put that in there, but whatever. Let's see if we go like this. We go gate. Stick it in here. Nope.
This 2139 XC to terminal via Zulu Echo, cross runway 24 left at Zulu.
Yeah, I got you.
TV1 uniform contact SoCal.
There was no way I was going to see it. I mean, I
4.2.
don't know. Like, it's hard to see a plane that far away anyways.
Flexjet 6040 descend maintain 4000, and the airport is slightly left of your 12 o'clock. 16 miles, report in sight.
Down to 4,000, airport in sight, Flexjet 6040.
Flexjet 6040, Pilotedge approach runway 25 left, establish final contact tower 120.95.
Clear for visual 25, Flexjet 6040. I didn't hear what she said. Repeat that contact tower phrase, Elliot, again. Flexjet 6040. That was kind of stupid to what I just said just now. Anyways.
Taking 751 uniform SoCal approach. The bank altimeter 2992.
I don't know what she said when to contact tower.
Approach request.
Damn it. So tower is on 120.95.
And expect vectors ILS 116 approach.
Alright, let me turn right now. My sim just stuttered. Okay, go flaps. So again, 120. I should have done the tower earlier. 120.95. She gave me contact tower at some point. I didn't hear it. I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't need that. Circle approach 6, Flexjet 6040. Yeah. When should I contact tower again?
Flexjet 6040, you can go ahead and contact tower now 120.95.
I'm going to tower, Flexjet 6040. Sorry about that. All right. I'm really high here. Get this thing down. Los Angeles tower, Flexjet 6040, visual 25 left. Really high here.
Flexjet 6040, Los Angeles tower 125.014, runway 25 left for the wind.
Go ahead, 25 left, Flexjet 6040. I'm doing too many other things in the cockpit and not paying attention to what she was saying. Alright, I've been clear to land. Go ahead and... Man, that thing stuttered. Put that on. Everything else is good. Autopilot's coming off. A little fast. It's because I was too high there. Alright, gear coming out. Yes, it's definitely on the high side of the gear. Alright, landing gear down, 3 green, landing lights on. Flaps are going 20 now. I'm looking for 122 on the speed, and flaps full. Alright, flaps 30 green, and cast messages are all good. I'll look at your text in a minute. 1,000. No, I don't even know anything about that, so if you have a link, that'd be great. I thought I read something about that, but I wasn't really sure how that works with the... Dang. Let's see if we can hold this thing. I don't really know how that works with orthos and all that other kind of stuff yet.
No one Lima uniform, turn right, heading 350.
Alright, checking speed.
500.
And I'll just tell you right now, I will float this plane. It's hard to get this thing to sit down on the ground correctly
400.
without doing a real hard landing.
300. 300. 200.
Landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about? X-Plane's landing rate is not all that great accurately either. Now that's what you call a fast break. I can get off the runway here. This should be Alpha 4 if I'm not mistaken, and that's where I'm taxiing right straight ahead. Alright, I'm going to stop here, clean up the plane. As soon as I get past... There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and clean up the plane real quick. Actually, Alpha 6, I think. Let me just look here. No, I'm at Gulf. Or I guess they call it Gulf or Alpha 5. It's hard to tell on the map. It looks like it's Gulf. Okay. Anyways, let's clean it. This plane up here. Landing light's coming off. Taxi light. Okay, probes.
Success 6040, taxi to back India Alpha. My name is Trixie. Have a great day.